Hello everybody, my name is Retro Blaze, and welcome back to some Silent Hill 3. I am excited to get back into here. It's been almost 2 weeks for me. So we are at the end of the prison section. We're going to head down this hole that we opened up in the last episode. Alright, so we jumped down our first hole of the episode, and we are in a creepy little hallway. If you look at the map, we only went down one floor from the prison. There are stairs. Let's see if I can use my mouse. There are stairs right here that presumably would have just led us to the basement floor. But jumping down the holes is scarier. It's a good thing that they Team Silent. Oh. It's a good thing Team Silent knows what the heck they're doing. So pretty much every other door in the entire game, you get. It looks like the lock is broken. I can't open it, or the lock is jammed, or whatever. But these ones are different. As I approach the door, I get a whiff of some rotten smell coming from inside, and that's all you get. Same thing with that door. And I forgot this door leads here. Yeah, this room's just full of holes on the wall. Filled with bodies. Tons of holes. Corpse smells nauseatingly of rotten flesh. Horrible smells coming from the hole. Ah, damn, my controller skipped over it. But there is dialogue there that you only see one time. It says something like, my God. And you never see that dialogue option again. My controller, my baby keeps ripping out the cord from my controller. It's causing me problems. I'm going to have to get a new cord. Did that just move, or was it my imagination? Corpse smells nauseatingly of rotten flesh. And you never see that dialogue again. Good stuff. This corpse into this hole. It's another hole that we jumped down. There's a hole in the floor. I can't see the bottom. How far does this thing go? If you go back and watch last episode, you see James like second guessing himself as he's about to jump into the hole. He gives no shits at this point. He just goes. And now we're in this room with terrible music going on. Nothing here. Don't have a map. And then we open this door to go to the next area. Except you don't. The door opens. It's not a loading screen and you go to a separate area. The door opens. Again, it's throwing you off balance. Like, it's messing with your head. You expect the door to open in a load screen. Not like this, though. Another hole. Do I really have to drop through it? James, you got some balls, my friend. Nice. We dropped here into this area. What is this? Looks like the lock is broken. You can't open it. Oh, hey. There's some items on the ground. Sweet. What do we got? Shotgun shells. First aid. It's a good mousetrap-like thing. You walk towards this elevator, apparently, and you see items. Like, oh, yes, items. You go grab it. And then the elevator moves. This is a long elevator. It's like a minute-long elevator ride going down. Why? Because again, it's scary. Long stairwells, long elevators, etc., etc. Scary. They do such a good job at keeping you off balance, off kilter. They just continuously mess with your head in this entire section. It's so good. Come on. Yeah, I forgot this elevator is kind of long. Nothing happens. It's a long elevator ride. And a good save point. Nice. One sec. There we go. It was a little too dark on my screen, so I had to turn the brightness up a little bit. Hello, I did not see you there. Did not expect you. So we are in the Labyrinth, and we draw our own map. We don't find a map, we draw one. It's over here. Can't go through here because of the wire stretched across the path. Oh, there's another guy there. Didn't expect him to be there either. Thought it was this one over here. Ooh. Reload, James, reload. Good old stompy stomp for good measure. Alright. What are we doing here? There's a ladder there. A ladder there. What's over here? Is there anything over this way? A ladder and another ladder. I do not remember where to go here. Dead end. Okay. I think we're going to go down this right side first. Oh, God. That guy startled me. I check our supplies. I don't remember what we have. Oh, yeah, we're doing pretty good, actually. Nothing there. So these guys are not put here to kill you or do harm. They're just there to spook you out, man. It does a really good job. Again, like a lot of other horror games. Oh, I remember this. In a lot of horror games, or like not horror games, but like every other game, I think I mentioned this before. Cheap enemy placement, I would definitely complain about. But in horror, it works very well. Can I not? Oh, okay, you gotta do it on this side. So this cube here spins the room behind me. I believe it's up right. It is. But yeah, that cube spins this entire room.
You're alive! Maria, I thought that thing killed you. Are you hurt bad?
Not at all, silly.
Maria? That thing, it stabbed you. There was blood everywhere.
Stabbed me? What do you mean?
It chased us to the elevator, and then...
James, what are you talking about?
Just before! Don't you remember?
James, honey, did something happen to you? After we got separated in that long hallway? Are you confusing me with someone else? You were always so forgetful. Remember that time in the hotel?
Maria?
You said you took everything, but you forgot that videotape we made. I wonder if it's still there.
How do you know about that? Aren't you Maria?
I'm not your Mary.
So, you're Maria?
I am. If you want me to be.
All I want from you is an answer.
It doesn't matter who I am. I'm here for you, James. See? I'm real. Don't you want to touch me?
I don't know.
Come and get me. I can't do anything through these bars.
Okay. Stay right there. I'll be there soon.
James, you horn dog. It's like, aren't you my wife? No, I'm not your wife. But come do me. Some wire cutters there. No explanation for that at all, by the way. So yeah, that dives a little deeper into James's like mind. Like he is. Ah, fuck, I'm not gonna shoot you. He is a horn dog, man. And it plays a little bit into how Mary died. So keep that in mind. Do we need to go down here? We got the wire cutters. Oh, it's those things. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Well, there's something big stomping around there. Oh, this motherfucking pyramid head! Oh god, no, run away! He stabbed me! What the fuck are we? I don't remember this at all. Oh, okay, I do remember. You get pyramid head's great knife, because if you saw, he has a spear now. God damn it, I just did that thing. Is he skiing, or is he in a gay porn? God damn it. I did that to myself. Alright, we gotta find a way out of here without getting murdered by a pyramid head. There we go. Good, good. What's down this fucking never-ending hallway? I'm just gonna guess it's the other. Yep, it's the other side. Fuck that. Nope, not doing that. Am I good after being stabbed? No. Alright, use 2 of those health tricks. We got tons of them. We're good. Run past that guy. Don't care about him. Use the wire cutters on this door. Alright, what else do we got here? Oh! 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 God dang, you scared the bejesus out of me. Did not expect you standing in my face. Do I go up here? Like, I don't know where I'm going at all. The labyrinth always confuses me. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know which... Okay, apparently not this way. Alright. Go down this fucking hellhole ladder. Where are you? Nice. Okay, he's dead. Where am I going? I feel like I just made a giant circle. But I didn't. Did I go in a circle? Oh, go back down. There's apparently a doorway up here that I did not see? There we go. I'm getting a little used to it. I expect him to be there now. In my face. You know, I don't like it. Okay, let's slow down a little bit, because I am getting a little lost. I am using a lot of ammo now. We have 156. Fuck that. Use a shotgun. It's a little slow, but we'll be okay. Let's save some pistol rounds. There's two of them here. Oh, hey, hey. Get back on the ground. Okay, those guys are dead. Alright, we're good. We're good. Handgun bullets, nice. I could use those later. More ladders. We are in, like, absolute madness. I don't know where the fuck we are. Hey, save point. Must be on the right way.
Daddy, please don't!
This is Abstract Daddy, or the Doorman, as I believe it's officially called. Oops. Oops. Okay, we're doing okay. Let's use some rifle rounds and a health drink and just get away from this guy. This is a boss, by the way. Get away from me! No, 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 get off! Reload, reload. Get the fuck off me! The rifle's really slow, but it does a lot of damage. Full heal and slight damage negation, I believe. That's what the Emperor does. Nice.
Are you okay? Angela, relax.
Don't order me around!
I'm not trying to order you.
So what do you want then? Oh, I see. You're trying to be nice to me, right? I know what you're up to. It's always the same. You're only after one thing.
No, that's not true at all.
You don't have to lie. Go ahead and say it. Or you could just force me. Beat me up like he always did. You only care about yourself anyway. You disgusting pig.
Angela,
Don't touch me! You make me sick. You said your wife Mary was dead, right?
yes, she was ill.
Liar! I know about you. You didn't want her around anymore. You probably found someone else.
That's ridiculous. I never.
So yeah, that boss. It's it's a little messed up. It is Angela's father and a brother together morphed into one being on supposedly a bed frame. If the walls with these pistons in and out of sexual abuse, just straight up sexual abuse. That's all that was. This is like a representation of her room. It explains the random ass TV. And just some things that she said, man, like James is not innocent at all. We're just gonna get the hell out of that room. And that's one of the best puzzles in the game. Let's not go in this room yet. I really like this puzzle. So here we go. Dead men swinging in a tree. How many dead men do you see? Tongue turned blue and face gone gray. Watch them as they twist and sway. The first one killed the butcher man, then cooked him in the frying pan, served him to his hungry guests, and gave them seconds on request. The next one, with his smile and sweets, stole poor children off the streets. To men who dressed unsavory, he sold them into slavery. Breaking into a home at night, the thief, he had a nasty fright, filled his foolish head with ale, woke up in the morn in the county jail. The artist, with his daunting skill, tried his hand at painting bills. But caught in rain, he was undone when the ink he'd used did start to run. With promises of great return, taking gold he did not earn, bundled it up out of sight, quietly slipped off into the night. 3 houses into ashes burned. The sheriff, with no place to turn, did spy a stranger in his own town, locked him up and beat him down. Dead men, swinging a tree. How many dead men do you see? 6 feet long and 6 men wide. Round their necks the noose be tied. So this puzzle is really good. Only the sinless one can help you here. Mistakenly pull on a criminal's rope, and a reward will be returned to you in a shape most wondrously strange. So we need to find the one that was not an actual criminal. All of them obvious. So you got a guy who killed the butcher and fed him to people. So murder and cannibalism. We got a kidnapper and sells them into slavery. We got a burglar, a counterfeiter, and then an arsonist. But the arsonist is the innocent one. So if we read this again, 3 houses in the ashes burned. The sheriff, with no place to turn, did spy a stranger to his town, locked him up and beat him down. So just 3 houses went up in flames. The sheriff's like, hey, we don't know that guy. Arrest him. The guy did nothing wrong. So we need to find the arsonist. So which one would he be? Don't know which one it would be, but I know that's the answer. So on these bodies here are notes. Crime of arson, justice and revenge have been served. This man was hanged for the crime of swindling. Crime of kidnapping. Thievery. Counterfeiting. And murder. So this one, the arsonist, is the first one when we come in. Top left. We gotta go back to this room. And then we pull this rope. So not everything has to symbolize something. I get that. You have the same people saying the same things in Dark Souls, the Souls series in general, Soulsborne series. Wow. Not everything has to have a meaning, but James pulling that rope just shy of his chin, I feel it's symbolic. Alright, so now unlock that door. So if you pull it wrong, I believe like 3 or 4 lying figures show up in the hallway. That's all that's wrong. Ooh, remove the handcuffs. Oh lord, I missed something. Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right. I'm done. The door's not locked. The puzzle is for key. Key of the persecuted. There we go. Now we can head this way. And then use the key of the persecuted on these handcuffs. I didn't read what it said, but it said this is a key from the wrongly persecuted, I believe it said. I'm sorry, I thought there was a cutscene there. I'm a little early. Where do we go from here? Locked. Not that way.
Maria? Maria? Maria, no! What happened to you? Why? Why?
So Maria is dead again. Looks like she was beaten the fuck up. And if you look closely around the choker on her neck, it looked like she was like strangled with that. I don't think that was shadows, but it's what it looked like to me. Health kit. First aid kit, whatever. Oh, the greatest room in this entire game, in my opinion. I love this room. Can't turn on the light. Okay. We are in a graveyard. deep ass underground. We'll save real quick. Man, only 3 hours and 4 minutes in. Oh, nice. Shotgun shells? Anything on these headstones? Name on the tombstone is too scratched up to read. Okay. An epitaph is inscribed here. This felon drank one last bottle of ale before he's executed and laid here to his eternal rest. Name on the tombstone is too scratched to read. Okay. Shotgun shells, I could definitely use those. I appreciate it. Miriam K. Traitor. Now, I haven't done much research into it, but from what I've heard, there is no explanation of the name Miriam K. Traitor. Okay, we'll look at that one in a minute. Nothing else here. More shotties, nice. An ampule, that's damn good. Okay, so we'll read these. Tombstone with the name inscribed on the tombstone. Angela Orozco. Eddie Dombrowski on this grave. James Sunderland. So all three of these graves are characters from the game, and each of them has done something wrong. I don't believe Angela did anything wrong myself. And so we'll get a little more story on Eddie here in a little bit. So I'm not going to really say a whole lot about his grave, but like Angela, she did nothing wrong. She killed her father and brother. So because of the sexual abuse, sexual, physical, and mental abuse, to me that's perfectly fine. Those people don't deserve to live. But James, why does he have a grave? Everybody's brought to Silent Hill for past deeds, among other things, but for Silent Hill 2, it's like their past deeds, criminal acts, what have you. What did James do? And you jump down your own grave. The other two graves were filled in. James's was not. You jumped down his own grave. Strange, isn't it? Oh, hey, some fog. Nice. Are we getting out of here? That would be cool. I'd like to get out of this hellhole. Oh, nope. Covered in blood. That's not a good sign.
Eddie, what are you doing? What does it look like? He always busted my balls. You fat, disgusting piece of shit. You make me sick. Fat ass, you're nothing but a waste of skin. You're so ugly, even your mama don't love you. Well, maybe he was right. Maybe I am nothing but a fat, disgusting piece of shit. But you know what? It doesn't matter if you're smart, dumb, ugly, pretty. It's all the same once you're dead. And the corpse can't laugh. From now on, if anyone makes fun of me, I'll kill him. Just like that. Eddie, have you gone nuts? I knew it. You too. You're just like him, James.
Hey, I didn't mean anything.
Don't bother. I understand. You've been laughing at me all along, haven't you? Ever since we first met. I'll kill you, James.
Ah, Eddie's gone crazy. And now we fight Eddie. Oh god. He does a lot of damage. I mean, he is shooting a fucking gun at us. And then you run away, you little bitch. Grab whatever these are. Reload, I guess.
Do you know what it does to you, James? When you're hated, picked on, spit on, just because of the way you look, after you've been laughed at your whole friggin' life. That's why I ran away after I killed the dog. Ran away like a scared little girl. Yeah, I killed that dog. It was fun. It tried to chew its own guts out. Finally died all curled up in a ball. Then he came after me. I shot him too, right in the leg. He cried more than the dog. He's gonna have a hard time playing football on what's left of that knee.
You think it's okay to kill people? You need help, Eddie.
Don't get all holy on me, James. This town called you too. You and me are the same. We're not like other people. Don't you know that? Let's party!
What a way to set Eddie off. Let's party! Just blast him. We'll get him down. Reload? Okay.
Eddie? Eddie? I killed a human being. A human being. Mary. Did you really die 3 years ago?
What a way to set off Eddie. So yeah, he shot and killed a dog and shot a guy in the knee. I guess that's reason enough for Silent Hill to drag you here. Eddie's a murderer. Angela's a murderer. What is James? Everybody? But hey, we're outside. That's fucking awesome, right? It's outside. It's daytime. Sure, there's lots of fog, but hey. I am going to call this episode here, though. I wanted to continue further, but there is so much story that happens at the next area that I don't want to split it up. I want everybody to experience it all in one go, because there's a lot of very important story-related stuff there. So, as always, friends, please hit the like and subscribe. It definitely helps more than you realize. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye for now. It's only been literally 5 minutes.
What the fuck, dude? No!
Look at the timer. It's been like 5 minutes.
Where's the